Hi everybody, my name is Elin Philby and I'm the Director of Programs and Community Engagement at the Allen Centennial Garden in Madison, Wisconsin.
And I'm Sam Wood. I am the plant parent intern this summer at the garden.
So a little bit about the garden. We are situated on the University of Wisconsin-Madison campus in the Lakeshore neighborhood. We are an urban campus, so this is definitely one of the biggest green spaces that we have access to in this area. We are a part of the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, housed within the horticulture department. A big push of our program that we've been having lately is adoption of the of, by, for all principle, stating that our programs should be of our community, by our community, and then therefore for our community.
So what is the Plant Parent Initiative? So as Elin said earlier, we do live and work in a very urban environment. The nearest green space that is true is like a big hike away. You would probably have to drive. So we want to bring green space into a very not green space. So we want to partner with the university and work with them to bring something green, plants, a nice little escape from the city for the students here.
Yeah, so within the Plant Parent Initiative, we have a couple different factors, right? Our Instagram account, Plant Adoption Day, and then ongoing support and education for our students. So we have a phrase at the Allen Centennial Garden. Anytime you think and talk about a program, it's called our big goal, or we'll just call it BFG from now on. But every time we develop a program, we ask ourselves, what's our BFG? If no one gets anything out of the program besides this one thing, we will call it a success. So Plant Adoption Day has two BFGs. The first is to empower students to feel like they can care for plants, to help develop that next generation of gardeners. We believe that everybody can and should garden in their own way, and Plant Adoption Day is really an extension of that and putting that belief into action.
Our second goal is to facilitate student interaction with green spaces on campus. As we talked about before, there's not a lot of green here, so we want to give students a place where they can come and interact with plants as well. We live in Wisconsin, it's green here for like a very short amount of time. So we want to extend that for as long as possible and give these students a little piece of nature, a plant that they can take with them into their housing situation.
Yeah. So a little bit about the history of this program. So last year was the first year for the Plant Parents Initiative and the kickoff, which was Plant Adoption Day. So the initiative is overarching, it runs all year, and then Plant Adoption Day is 1 year, or 1 day during the year where we give away plants to students. So last year we grew about 1,200 plants, so these are all propagated or donated plants. And we were asking students, their light conditions. Which way does your window face? A lot of students don't know their cardinal directions. They don't know which way is north, south, east, or west. They say, I face the lake, or I face Camp Randall, or whatever it may be. So helping them to identify and learn, okay, in the future when you go to buy plants, you need to think about where your window is located, so you can buy a plant that's gonna best fit your place. So we help students to identify their sun versus shade needs, and then they were given a ticket. Blue tickets were for shade plants, so you would go over to the shade section of the garden, pick up your plant, be on your way. Red tickets were for sun plants, grab your plant, head on your way. It was a great program. It really blew up. We created a Facebook event that within a week had over 6,000 people interested in it. So we made sure to tell people get here early. The day of the event, we had a line around the block of the garden of people waiting to come in. This wasn't for a beer event or some other type of engagement. This was for people to get plants. There was a line around the block. It demonstrates a huge need and a huge want in our community to have more access to green space and to plants, which was really cool for us. So this year, in that of, by, for all vein, we have turned the reins over to Sam. This is a program for students. as young as I may seem or as cool as I may think I am, I'm not. And we wanted it to be really authentically driven by a student so that students really felt like this was a program for them and that was responsive to their needs.
Great. So this year, it's our second year. We're coming back bigger, better, stronger than ever before. Yeah, there we go. So we want to streamline and expand. So by expand, we're talking about 2,000 plus plants this year, growing up like 800 more. Super exciting, big task. And also streamlining. We love the line around the block, great. But not everybody wants to wait in line. Like I hate it. Who would want to wait in line for like an hour for a plant? So this year, instead of separating people by shade and light, we are streamlining it down to one selection of plants that everybody can have that all come from a different variety of light and watering needs that fit best for each student. Among those, we're offering 5 plants: pothos, snake plants, spider plants, mother of thousands, and aloes. And that offers up a really good, like, buffet, you could say, of different needs that fit best for students. As well, we utilize our Instagram this year a lot, very heavily. It's separate from the main garden account, so it's UW Plant Parents on Instagram, and this one is catered directly for the students. It has a completely different demographic, and all the content is catered for university students. So we offer up bite-sized information, tips, tricks, all things about care. If your plant is sick, you can find information there, as well as certain advertisements for events that are for students here. Also, moving forward, not everything's perfect. I'm not gonna lie and be like, wow, everything here is great. So we want to partner with our university Master Gardener program so we can have somebody in the direct message system at almost all times that if anybody has a question about their plant, if they need help, if they need to visit the plant doctor, so to speak, they can come and send us a message and we can connect them with somebody who is very knowledgeable, and it breaks down that stigma and the power dynamic between adults and university students. Also, this event would not be possible without our wonderful partners over in Leopold Hall, which is our greenhouse learning community, who is so graciously letting us use their space, as well as the DC Smith greenhouse right down the street, who's also letting us use one of their houses.
Yeah. So we've been really lucky to be able to work with so many great partners, and I think that really helps to drive the success of the program. Lots of people feel like they have a stake in the game, and our horticulture department loves it too, getting plants into the hands of students and getting students interested in horticulture. So if you would like to learn anything else about this program, please feel free to reach out to us. Our phone number and email will be listed
here
somewhere around here. Feels like Instagram, like swipe up.
Yeah.
And you can also find us on our Instagram page at Allen Centennial Garden or
at UW Plant Parents.
Yep. And then I will be at the conference. I'm sorry I couldn't be there today. So if you have any questions, please come and find me. I'll be speaking on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Also, I have purple hair, so you can't miss me. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your ideas, and what your garden is working on. So thank you.
Thank you.